yes, this is still running. In a lot of my old videos, you would hear this trickle because it's sitting next to the desk I usually film in the other house. And it used to give me such peace along with her presence there. Next to me used to be this and the litter on the other side, because the desk I filmed on is a dining table that we put in the back of the house by the doorway into the garden. It's a really tiny house, so the kitchen is just one long space, and we put our desk there, our dining table. At some point this will be better served, would be better honoring her spirit to be donated to a charity. I didn't even want to clean it because all that dark stuff of her hair getting stuck there as she licks. And she licks herself to clean, and there's all this fur stuck on her tongue that ended up floating in here after she drank. This isn't the original drinking fountain. I think the first one broke, or we lost a part of it or something, and we had to buy another one. And this is actually a new one. It's the same kind of pump, but so in terms of nostalgia and historical value, this isn't the original, but this is the last fountain she drank from. And because of her last moments, revolves so much around her drinking and her eating. I can't seem to let these go yet. This is her kibbles, her pallets of dry food, hard food that I blend, and hoping to sneak into her wet food as if she was unable to eat the dry food anymore. Now I'm thinking it's not because her stomach hurts. Now I'm thinking it's because a month after her dental surgery, something went wrong with her dental, and it was painful for her to eat hard food or her throat. And that infection triggered the lymphoma. And that explains why she can't eat hard food. And then ultimately she stopped being able to eat completely. But the beginning of it, she stopped being able to eat hard food. And to think that I try to enforce the hard food because it's more nutritious, and to think that we weren't warned that the risk of infection can exist for a month after, which I think is what happened. A month after, I think an infection developed somewhere, either in the mouth or in the throat, and it festers for 2 months. I could be wrong, but her inability to eat solids while she still had appetite. She was clearly hungry. Her appetite never disappeared, but she was not able to take in hard food. All she needed, I think, was an antibiotic or a steroid. And instead she went untreated for 2 months. And at the end of it, it was just force feeding and water, painkiller, symptomatic reliefs, which only prolong her suffering. I know I have to stop, but I can't. This is where I'm at 3 weeks on.